Alright, folks, we are live. Coming to you from people might remember.
Yeah, come in. I am at home now at my computer, so I'll be focusing on radar on my computer and communicating to this. Just south of Davenport, there's a severe thunderstorm warning. This is 80-mile-per-hour winds.
Copy that. We are in position. So we're in LeClaire, Iowa.
Awesome. Are you just south of Davenport then, or are you?
We are in LeClaire, Iowa, right by the river and ready to jump across in Illinois. So we are, like I said again, in LeClaire, Iowa. This is the home of antique archaeology. I'm sitting right in front of their van right now. Here, that's one of the shops to the head. There's the other one.
Copy. Finally found your freaking mark on the radar mega. There's so many dots everywhere.
I'm also live on YouTube right now. Facebook wouldn't let me. I need 100 followers on there, and I'm at 88.
Alright, 10-4. I'll bring it up on my side.
Copy. So like I said, we're in LeClaire, Iowa. Waiting on the storms to get here. There's a severe thunderstorm warning just to us.
My side, or
So you'll hear a lot of talking in the background. That is Noah with Mother Sister. He's helping watch radar for us also. We have radar in the car here going, but it's always best to have others watching where you're at. So I have my spotter beacon on, so you can see where we're at. And then you can help guide us in the right direction, so we're going to help you. I'm just going to pull over here at a parking lot quick and make sure to get everything set up here. So once this hits, we're going to be on the move and things will be going pretty quickly. Also, while we have time here, before these storms get to us, please share this feed on YouTube or on Facebook. Share the YouTube stream on the Facebook so people can follow along and watch us. We are almost there for our Facebook. You need 100 subscribers or followers on Facebook in order to do a live. I thought it was 50, so I intended on streaming on that. But turns out it's 100. So once we can get to the 100 mark, I can go live on Facebook. Um, Reading this thunderstorm warning right now. Storms are moving to the north and northeast. They're around Burlington right now, Burlington, Iowa. The It looks like they extend from Iowa City, Cedar Rapids area south. There's going to be a line quite a ways south, um, going through southern Illinois. The strongest parts of these storms are going to be southern Illinois. That's where the most tornadic ones are. Um, but this current storm that we are watching near Burlington is moving to the north northeast, right towards us right now. Um, Says severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 8:30 p.m. Central Daylight for northern Hancock, southwestern Henderson, Henry, Des Moines, Louisa, southern Johnson, Washington, southeastern Iowa, Lee, and central Clark counties. At 7:50, severe thunderstorms are located along a line extending from near Brighton to Sandusky, moving north at 40 miles an hour. Train spotter reported a wind gust of 77 miles an hour in New London, Iowa at 7:48. So the hazards with these is up to 80-mile-an-hour wind gusts. So there's going to be some rain, probably not as much. Mainly, it's going to be the wind. We're going to have a severe wind coming through on that front. Um, right now, dew points where we're at are in the mid 40s and up to low 50s. That's not very good for um, sustaining tornadic storms. Um, but it is this time of year, it's going to be enough to create severe weather. Um, if we do see any tornadoes, they're going to be brief spin up types. Um, they're not going to, potentially not going to be large tornadoes like EF2 plus. Generally, with these conditions, you're going to see the smaller end tornadoes. EF0, EF1. Those are enough to cause damage. So don't think that if you got a low end tornado, EF0 or something like that, that you'd be fine. That can still create a lot of damage. So again, like I said, we're just kind of sitting here getting a couple of other things finalized and um, waiting for this to hit us, and then we're gonna move with the storm, going northeast with it. I will show you a couple things here. This is that line that we're talking about. Right here, that little green dot, that is where we are sitting right now. That is my beacon. We're just east of Davenport, Iowa. Right through here is where the line's moving. Going to be coming up more northeast, heading for Davenport, um, Sterling, Dixon, towards Rockford, Illinois. Um, these will keep strengthening as they keep moving through here. It is models did show that as it comes up through, it's going to go through northern Illinois into southern Wisconsin. Um, if this does what models showed, once it gets up into southern Wisconsin here, it did look pretty intense. So we will keep everybody up to date on what's going on as far as this goes. Um, People in southern Wisconsin, I would start watching this. Um, this is going to be an overnight storm there, um, but make sure that you have your safe places ready, um, just in case they are needed. So, so this is what we have going right now. This is our computer with the Radar Omega program. I also have radar scope.
Max just said that the radar is not working in that area, but the whole line is now 80 to 90 mile per hour winds observed by storm spotters.
So according to another person that does a YouTube channel, very talented, knowledgeable guy. His name is Max Velocity on YouTube. He is live right now talking about these storms. He doesn't chase them. He just does the radar support. But he said that this line is all very intense and showing 80 to 90 mile an hour winds. This whole area in the yellow box is severe thunderstorm watch areas.
Heartland.
Go ahead.
It does look like there is some brief rotation over by the Cedar Rapids area near the Fairfax. It, it's not really strong, but it should be intensifying probably.
Copy. Thank you.
Ask him about the rotation by Burlington heading this way.
Do you see any rotation near Burlington, heading northeast? So this is Burlington, Iowa. Um, this is what we're talking about. This is the cell that's kind of going to be heading right towards where we are. Um, so again, the severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect for that Burlington area um, shows winds of up to 80 miles an hour. That's going to cause damage. That will take siding off, take shingles off, drop trees and power lines. So take this very seriously.
One more time on the city.
Burlington.
Burlington, Iowa. So I'm going to flip the camera around here quick while we're waiting. We do have Baby, the storm chaser dog, with us. She's been excited and ready to go here. We've had it out a couple times, and she keeps looking around, waiting for these storms to fire off.
That's a negative on the rotation.
So we're sitting in what's our Iowa right now. But it's show people, but they just didn't tires or they have lost. So I'm just reading the mezzo that came out. Um, so just a note about um, what could be expected from the storms. But in the circled area, they're talking a risk for damaging winds and hail and possibly a tornado. It continues in or near the watches 31, 34, and 35. Um, so southern Minnesota, northern Iowa, western Wisconsin. You could potentially, I'm sorry it's blurry here, wind 65 to 80 miles an hour. Tornadoes would have winds 85 to 115 miles an hour and hail up to 1.25 inches. That is the mesoscale discussion number 178. Um, so again, we're gonna keep watching this, see which way it's gonna be best to head out from here and stay with the storm. Try and get more of the intense parts of the storm for you. Um, more of the possible destruction if we do have any. We'll be live on here and showing what we can. Um, this is also to help get advance warning out to people, so you can see the ground truth of what's going on. Um, but we will show you a few things while we're sitting here waiting. Like I said, a lot of the storm chasing stuff, sitting around waiting for things to happen. Um, we've been in the car since about noon. About noon today.
Warning that's destructive, 80 mile per hour winds is moving at 70 miles per hour.
You advised it's moving at 70?
Yep, it's moving at 77 miles per hour. Or, no, it's moving north at 70 miles per hour with 77 miles per hour wind gust.
Copy that. So, a guy from Northern Chasers was just talking about these storms here with this warning near the Iowa City, Burlington areas. They're moving north, moving at 70 miles an hour, with 70 to 80 mile an hour wind gusts. You're going to see a lot of damage with that. Any big trucks on the roads, semis, things like that could easily get tipped over in that. So we're going to have to really watch this. Watching for power lines down, trees down. Depending on how much rain, how hard it's coming down, we're going to have to watch for flooding. even though it's been dry, if it rains super hard, water has nowhere to go when it comes down really hard. So, okay. So on the southern edge of what we were looking at, this would be a little way south of Quincy. There's this warning with a tornado possible marker on it. And that would be heading east of Galesburg, Peoria, in between Galesburg, Peoria, somewhere in there. If it starts tracking more east, maybe even as far east as Bloomington, Illinois.
So the severe thunderstorm warning that is issued by Iowa City, there's a wind damage report of power poles down in Brighton, Iowa.
Copy. I'm gonna be. There might be moments of silence. That's when we're looking at the radar and trying to come up with a game plan here. We got I'm gonna have to set you down here for a second. I gotta talk with the officer.
What's the good word on storm chasing tonight?
Just doing a quick live here and talking to people, letting them know what's coming in, and making sure everything's working before things get started off. And,
Absolutely.
Kind of southwest of here right now.
Okay.
There's some warnings.
Yeah.
Moving somewhere along this line.
Yeah.
As it pushes up to possibly 80-mile-an-hour winds.
Okay. Well, it should be a good night.
I'm hoping so.
Yeah.
We've been on the road since noon, and we've been kind of.
Who are you guys with?
I have Facebook and YouTube.
Okay.
I just found out today. I thought you had to have 50 followers on Facebook to live stream. It says 100. So I've been doing YouTube.
Yeah.
Living, but I'm trying to push Facebook now.
How many followers you got on Facebook?
88.
Okay, almost there.
Almost.
Is it Heartland 318 then?
Yep, Heartland 318 on YouTube and Facebook.
All right.
Yeah, we are.
Well, I'll give you guys a follow.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, I seen the lights. I'm like, I bet that's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
I usually drive a car exactly like this. So, yeah. All right. Well, I won't hold you up then. So I'm gonna go grab some food and hunker down and see what happens.
Yeah, we got our gear with us.
There you go.
Trauma kit, fire stuff.
Absolutely. All prepared. A lot more stuff than I got in my trunk.
Hey, those guys from Antique Archaeology, are they ever around town?
Mike, so Frank passed away.
Yep.
But Mike, every so often, he'll be around.
I drove past there and I saw the van sitting out there.
Yeah,
but,
so they have a couple different vans. Right next to the police station, at the top of the hill, there's a nice, green, renovated Airbnb. He owns that. He was renovating that for a while, but I think he lives downtown.
I've watched that show for years.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, me too. I watched
Those
it
guys
too.
are cool, man.
I know when Frank passed away, that we had some issues with some reporters coming around. But yeah, that was.
Everybody wants to.
Yeah, absolutely. So.
Yeah, well, grab you
No, not yet. I think Mid-American, they had like 3 trucks sitting over here earlier.
That's my card.
Okay.
We did a search and rescue and all that. I have a drone. I got my front chaser puppy.
Oh, yeah.
Getting her trained in for search and rescue.
Okay.
Like if a town gets hit, police, fire departments are limited on what they have for equipment.
Right.
So,
we don't have enough dogs in this county.
So coming in with another dog to help search for people, and we have a child that volunteered.
Absolutely.
This is pretty well.
I appreciate it.
We need more of you out there.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. I have a little boy. He's 7 years old. He loves handing these out.
Oh yeah. I got a 4-year-old, and I swear he'll be a cop one day too. That's all he
right. Well, 9. He says he's the FBI.
There you go. Hey, absolutely. If you can make it happen, make it happen.
Yep.
We got a couple of those guys living here in town too. So.
Yep.
Absolutely. But no, I haven't heard. I haven't seen any damage yet, but I know Mid-American they were north of town earlier. They had a couple power outages already, just from the small gusts of wind that we were getting so far. But, well, yeah, I'll hold you guys up. I'm gonna go grab some food and see where the night takes me.
You on all night?
Yeah, I'm on until 3. So we got another guy coming in at 9, so we'll be just in time.
Yeah, we're gonna head out till it gets here and then kind of go with it and go back up towards Wisconsin, and that's where we're from. So.
There you go. All righty. Well, you guys have a good rest of your night.
You too.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
Yep. You have a good one.
You too.
All right, folks. I apologize for that. We had the local police force out with us here, asking about the weather. He said he pulled around the corner and saw the car and thought right away that we have storm chasers here, and wanted to ask what was going to happen. So we're filling them in.
Trying to blow out what's heading in.
So
It's a separate storm from this, but it's getting just started.
there's another line to the further south that is heading more to our east, starting to blow out. That's a good sign for us, not for everybody else. If you see cars, there are other storm chasers that have more lights than that. That's fine. That's all I need. So we got the one lights in the back. Help slow people down. We got the lights on the side there.
That storm I just showed you, somebody on Facebook put the sirens are going off.
Yeah, we're right now, like I said, we're kind of positioned here, trying to decide which way to go with this. There are a couple options. Zoom in here. Here where the spot is. There's a highway that would take us east here.
But just southwest of McCold.
There's another one that could take us towards Sterling and Dixon from here. And Yeah, that's what we're doing right now. Alright, I'm gonna switch phones here quick, people. So I am going to end this broadcast here quick. I will be live again. I'm gonna switch some things around before this gets started. Um, I'm gonna put this YouTube channel on a different camera, and so we can continue live streaming without interruption here. So again, I will be right back with you folks.